tip, you hold your spot, and you fill in. So you just got a little, looks like you got a little anxious there. Guys, get back in our position. Brandon here, you're the C. There you go. Step down. Recognize the rotation, Brandon. Recognize the rotation. All right, Brandon, you kind of got lucky there that the lead ended up rotating back the other side. Otherwise, we would have had a little bit of confusion there. Just make sure we're recognizing rotations as the C in the trail.
He's already
Looks like a good call there. Nathan, the opposite side C, you also went up with preliminary, and I don't believe you crashed. As soon as you know that it's in Cody's primary, and you saw him go up with a preliminary, you need to step down and start watching the rebounding stuff. Cody had the fall, and he had the correct call. Recognize rotation. Good job, Nathan. Brandon. There you go. You just started moving at the end. Moving down the court, remember to keep your eyes looking over your left shoulder. Match up right behind you. You just kind of got to be aware of what's going on. Just don't put your head down and run. All right, Brandon, you're going to want to be to the is that on the sideline? Just check that tape where the ball went out of bounds there. If it was on the sideline or the baseline. If it's on the sideline, we're going to have Cody put the throw in there. So just double check that. We couldn't quite tell from up here. job by Cody, pointing to the spot, taking his time. When a shot went up, your head was straight in the air. Number one, you weren't watching what was behind you. Number two, the shot went up, you need to back out because your C on the other side had no idea you rotated. Looks like Brandon, we may have had a travel there. Looks like it was in your primary. Got to clean it up a little bit. All right, Nathan, get down there now. Get your head turned. There you go. 3-point. There you go. Good call, Nathan. All right, that was a great call. He hit his arm. The ball came out of his hand because he hit his arm. Just slow down and reporting to the table. Come to your reporting area. Stop. Report the number. Calm. Collected. And move on. We got a hand check there. Cody, that started in your primary. You got to get that. Good. Looked like we had a 50-50 play. Yep. Looked like a good call. Nathan, nice job getting that. It started right in front of you, and it was bang bang. It was a good call. Cody, you also went up and looked like you had no preliminary. You were just punching it right away. So just be careful, not that Nathan, like we talked about having a blarge, not that Nathan was going to go block. A good call. We got it right. It's the main thing. Now, Cody, remember when we talked in the first game when I had you, when you on your directionals, you got this 3-point thing going on, your 3 fingers. Now you can tell from the video, so take a peek at that if you have a chance. Good rotation, Brandon. We had the match up. You got over there to see it. Nice job. I want you guys to take a look at some of these things in the first half. Some of these hand checks going to the hoop, because we may have to start calling in the second half, and it's just going to make it that much harder to call them in the second half when it comes down to the end of the game and maybe it's a close game. So I think we could do a little better job of cleaning them up and getting it early here.
Set the tone early.
Set the tone early. That's exactly right. Nathan, on that, there's no reason to show a tip signal. We need to get rid of that signal. Just boop, whistle, stop the clock, and point to where we're going, and use your vocals if you need to. Get rid of the tip signal. It's a good hand check call, Cody. You know, the only reason they're complaining about that is because we've let that go, you know, a good amount of times here, but it's a good call. It's the correct call. He affected the player's rhythm, speed, balance, quickness, okay, on the way to his hoop, so it's a great call. Good job reporting as a hand check, too. There you go, Brandon. Nice call. Good job, Cody and Nathan. Good hustle getting down into position. Right here, Nathan. Number one, ball goes out of bounds, stop the clock first, and then do your directional. Number two, see, I don't know if you can see yourself on the tape because your back is turned, but you're yelling with the whistle in your mouth. You're trying to talk to the players. Spit your whistle. It's called spitting your whistle, and then you can communicate way more effectively with the players. All right, look at that hand bar. You see that? You see that hand bar by that big kid? Looks like 53 is getting a little lippy here. Okay. Watch our illegal screens here. Just make sure, we're not sure we don't have the same look as you do, but they're getting a little chippy here. White's getting a little chippy, that is. Good job, Brandon. Way to mirror on the three-point. Good. I thought that was a good no call, Brandon. Brandon, as soon as you see that Nathan's making that call, you're replacing spots with him. So I'm not sure why we're standing and communicating things with the table. Nathan will communicate with the table. Just looks pretty goofy. Just know where you're going to go. Know that you're being replaced there by Nathan. Nathan, I thought that was a good call. Could have sold yourself a little better just by going up with a stronger fist. Another good call. take a look at your rotations there, guys. I'm not quite sure where you were. It looked a little goofy. Something you can go back and look at tape. Nathan, I thought that was a great call. Nathan, you see yourself right there when the shot went up, you backed out about 3 or 4 steps. Just stay stationary, even close down a step or 2, engage yourself in the play. See yourself walking back, easy fix. There you go, good bump and run. And the crowd goes wild. All right, what do we got here? Hey. There we go, you guys. Okay, we got the foul. That's good. Probably should have got it a little sooner, but we got it. Main thing there is, Cody, you did have your head turned. You maybe could have been a little more engaged in the play, but we got the call. Preliminaries there. Whose primary coverage area did that 3-point basket occur in? Is right at the tip of the key. Trail. Okay, so Nathan, you don't have eyes on that. You shouldn't have eyes on that. Cody has a preliminary, and you'll mirror if it's a successful attempt. Don't get stacked here, Nathan. Get space. Gotta see space. Nathan, do you see sometimes, you're the right preliminary call there and everything, but do you see sometimes when the ball goes up, so does your head? You watch that ball all the way to the basket. Try and do your best as you possibly can. It's very important that you mark that 3 and you stay on the shooter from the second he releases the ball till he comes back down to the floor. You finish that play and follow it through. And that goes for all of us. Brandon, that's a really nice pickup there from the slot position. You had a clear angle. You came in, you made the call. This is the correct call. You know, was it maybe a little bit in Leeds primary? Yes, but that's fine. That's your secondary. I'm totally good with you picking up that foul right there.